Trainers, training is not easy. You will have your no's, you will have your cancellations, you will have your long days, you will have people that don't follow through. But if you have that passion to truly make the changes for people who show up, we want you on our team.
So as a trainer, throughout your day, you're going to be dealing with so many people, your clients, people that are new to the gym. There can be a lot of high energy. There could be some negative energy. People are dealing with a lot of things and you're trying to talk them through those. Just as physical as training can be, it can be psychological. At the end of the day, there's kind of that sigh of relief. I'm done with the day, but I think there's so much positive energy going around because you're helping people and you're helping them through some of that negative energy that is very rewarding.
I would say Ten Fitness is different from other gyms just because the energy. To see people actually working on themselves. I mean, when I come in here at 5 in the morning, they're headed out as I'm heading in. It's cool to see it, and it's a good just example of keeping it in your routine and making it a lifestyle. And I feel like Ten Fitness lets you make it a lifestyle.
I personalize for client needs in the workouts by understanding them. So I have to go through a fitness assessment, obviously, with the individual and basically modify what I need to the individual. Not everybody is on the same level. Not everybody is at the same place. Not everybody has the same goals. And sometimes I do have to modify on the spot. If someone has an injury or a pull or something has happened, then we have to change gears.
You got to work it in your day, your flow of the gym, because you can have 15 minutes, you kind of got to get a client, they just text you, they got some questions, you could have an hour. So it's really about time blocking appropriately, and you might have to spend time outside of hours, making sure that the clients have appropriate programming.
What I do like is the ability to see progression, to actually see when they are using our True Coach app, that they are progressing, moving forward, going heavier, getting stronger.
So we use True Coach coaching program to program for clients. I love it. It comes with an app, it comes with a desktop version, so they can print off their workouts if they're not really app savvy. Gives you a way to communicate with your clients within it. It is an accountability factor. So, one of the things we preach is you got to complete your workouts on the app. Between you and your clients, that's a bond that y'all got to create, but that can be an issue of accountability and them not completing workouts.
The most difficult part of my day-to-day is getting up and actually motivating myself to come in. I am here at 5 a.m. There are some days that are a little more difficult than others, but as soon as I'm here, I know I have a game plan. I know I have something I need to get done, and I just have to tell myself, okay, you've got something to do, and it's actually going to make a difference. So that's what kind of pushes me forward. Another difficult part of my day is trying to have people motivated to come into the gym. A lot of times they may have other things going on, and I try to do my best to tell them that this is something that they need to do to help them do much better throughout their day.
Sales here at Ten Fitness as a trainer, it can be one of the more frightening things for people. It's an opportunity to really break down someone's goals and build value when it comes to the training program and their decision to come train with us. It can be difficult talking about money. We try to revert that back to their goals and use why they came in here to sell our packaging and sell it as an investment in themselves.
So building my business did actually take quite a while. When I started, it was just 4 of us trainers here at the Cabot location, and I was the last one to actually have a full stack of people on my schedule. And it was a little discouraging at the beginning because I thought, well, everybody else is getting all these clients, I'm not getting anyone. And then all of a sudden it just snowballed, and I was able to actually build up my schedule. To build a full book of business, it took me approximately about 6 to 8 months.
Energy with sales can be uncomfortable at first. I know whenever I first started, I was uncomfortable with it, but as my confidence grew and I felt better and I wanted to help people's lives, I feel like that's whenever I was more confident in my sales. And I feel like that's when it was like, this is a lifestyle and you need this in your life. And that's the way I pitch it.
As a trainer, you're gonna have to cold call. It's one of those things that, people just nowadays can have a phone phobia. You know, it can be tough to get on the phone, calling somebody out of the blue. You don't know what they're doing. You feel like you're bugging them a little bit, but we have to touch every member that comes in our gym as a trainer, because that's the person that you can change their life and you can inspire. And they may be in the gym already, not knowing what they're doing and kind of scared to ask for help. And you may call them out of the blue and change their life. On calls, you do get people that, you know, do think that they already know what they're doing. They don't need your help. They've seen everything that you've had in the gym, and those can create some hard conversations for you. And it can create some tense conversations, but that's a way for you to build rapport and show your knowledge in the gym and really ask them questions on seeing where you can, as a trainer, come in and help them in their fitness journey.
Obviously, you have to just be used to hearing no a lot. It is difficult, and you can't convince everybody. You can do your best to try to encourage people to see the value and benefit of training and not delaying something that is going to really truly save their lives and help them. Penn Fitness helps me get new clients by making phone calls, putting people on my schedule. But a lot of times, actually, it's through word of mouth. Because I've been here so long, people just come to me because they know someone that I've trained with.
When I'm cleaning the gym here at 10 Fitness, as a personal trainer, one of the benefits for me is being able to keep our environment clean. You know, people really value that when they're working out. It's one of our rules too, is when you get off the machine, you got to clean it for the next person. Kind of creates that family atmosphere that we're going for. And it also gives you opportunity to meet new people when you're cleaning the equipment. Start up a conversation, see if you can help them with their workout.
I want it to be clean all the time. If I see any form of anything on the ground, I'm grabbing my vacuum. I call it my vacuum from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it's cordless and I love it. And it's just something that I want somebody to come in here and I want them to see that we care about them and we care about the way the place looks. If I'm coming in here, I'm not gonna wanna work out if I see snowballs moving everywhere and hair going everywhere. You know, I wanna see it be clean.
So what makes a successful trainer is someone who's really motivated, someone who is able to get along with a lot of different types of people and wants to encourage them and wants to see them grow and change. It's not about just getting a paycheck. It really is about making changes in people's lives and just watching it and just feeling that satisfaction and fulfillment from that.